Are you done?
So, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out a year ago. I don't know what to do about the game. It's been a year. I actually had to make a video about Final Fantasy VII Remake because I actually like the game. It's a very interesting game. I really like the game. So consider this a 1 year later type thing, or a my thoughts and opinions video about the game. Don't expect a lot of editing. I just want to talk my thoughts about the game. There's a little surprise at the end of the video. So yeah, let's dive straight into the video. But first, we have to talk about one thing, and that's the waifu wars. Okay, we need to settle this right now. There's only one proper waifu, all right? And of course, Jessie is best girl within Final Fantasy VII Remake, hands down. Fight me.
I sense a disturbance in the live stream.
Damn, Jessie's fine as hell. Oh god, I'm sorry. Hello?
Listen here, you piece of chocobo shit.
KOZO?
Damn right, bitch. Did you also say something bad about Tifa?
No, I didn't mention Tifa. I did not mention Tifa, my guy. I mentioned Jess.
You didn't mention best girl. See, Lightning, this is why no one subscribes to you, bitch.
He's right though. Clearly it was very controversial to KOZO for some reason, but that's fine. Let bygones be bygones. It's fine. I'll get you back. But anyway, today is the day I talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake. The game is honestly one of my favorite things on the PlayStation. On the PlayStation, I sound like I'm old. Oh god, but no, I really do like Final Fantasy VII Remake. The game's fun. It's the gameplay is pretty great. It's just kind of weird at first for me. But the thing is, I really did like the combat straight afterwards. Like once you get to play as Tifa, I really enjoyed it. It was really fun playing as Tifa. A lot actually. Then when it came to Cloud Strife, it was pretty cool playing as him. I really enjoyed it. Aerith, I think, was the hardest person to play as for me because I'm not really used to like setting traps or using magic or anything. Barrett was pretty fun. Long range attack. I normally main an archer in games like, you know, RPG type games. I always like try and do the archer class. But yeah, it was really fun seeing the different gameplay dynamics. I definitely think the gameplay itself is fantastic. I think that really makes it a great Final Fantasy game. When it comes to other stuff, the character designs, for example, freaking fantastic. They look great in this new, well, it's somewhat new, somewhat classic take on the characters. I really like it. It's a mix of modern day technology, you know, the ray tracing, well, not ray tracing, but the hair graphics. I don't know what it is with Square Enix, but I think 50% of budget goes to making the hair look pretty nice. Also, the characters are pretty well written. Yeah, I really like the writing of the game. The pacing is pretty good. I think there is a flaw to the game, that's and that was the ending. Like, I personally like the ending of the game, but a lot of people didn't like the ending, which, okay, understandable, because, you know, not everybody expected that. I know that, and I made a couple theory videos here and there, and a lot of people seem to agree with my theories, you know, that they are going to bring back of course, well, I'm sure you're watching this video 1 year later because you played the game, so if you haven't for some reason, spoilers, Okay, spoiler warning gone. Zack Fair is in the game, and yeah, the game, community as a whole kind of got cut down the middle. Some people hated it, some people loved it. A couple of my friends in the Final Fantasy community didn't like it. I personally liked it because I called it out. But I think it's because I called it out. Like, I made a theory video, I think a year before the game released, about Zack Fair being alive in the remake. And because of that, I think I'm happy that it ended up like that, because it means I was right. But yeah, other than that, from a story-wise perspective, I'll just wait and see where it goes. But I understand why people are a little bit mixed about it. Other than that, the story's pretty darn good. It's really good, my guy. I really do like how the story progressed. Characters got to develop. I do wish that we had more single time with Barrett. We did get a segment of being with Barrett by himself, but I also would have liked being with Tifa by herself. That would have been pretty nice to see how she interacted with the world by herself. I think that with the side quests as well, it was pretty fun. It added a lot to the story, to the main story. Like, there was this whole thing, you could do side missions between missions, and it wasn't like a open world game. It was very linear, so you would have to, you could either do the side quests and then go on the main quest, or you go straight to the main quest and don't do the side quests until you can do chapter select after you finish the game. So yeah, it was really interesting. I didn't feel like leaving an area until everything was finished. So yeah, the problem I did have with the Final Fantasy VII Remake was textures. The game didn't fully load the textures, which sucked, but that's fine. I wasn't affected that much because I'm used to playing, well, no, I'm not used to playing bad games, but I was fine with it. All right, I didn't pay too much close attention. It was very noticeable though, when you did play it. Very noticeable. The game itself though is so beautiful. I think we can all agree, when it has its shiny moments, it's beautiful. But when it comes to, you know, voice actors, I have to give it amazing job to the Barrett voice actor, who is known as John Eric Bentley. He did a fantastic job with Barrett. The other characters did a fantastic job too, even with Superman voicing Sephiroth. That's pretty cool. A lot of people, they did fantastic jobs with the voice acting. I think that was the highlight of the game for me. They really captured the characters. I really liked that. It was very much just a fantastic thing to see. And I'm happy that this game released at a time when it did, because I myself was going through some tough times, and this game really helped me through a lot. The thing is though, I didn't get the copy. I pre-ordered Final Fantasy VII Remake Deluxe Edition, but due to what was happening in the world at the time, I didn't get the game, the Deluxe Edition. I paid the deposit, but I didn't get my money back. But it's fine. I didn't put much of the deposit. I didn't put full price. I just spent like a few dollars, and well, I didn't get the game physically, which sucks because I have limited internet, slow internet, but I got the game and it turned out to be fantastic. I love the characters, I love the world, the characters, everything about the game I do love. There is some problems, such as again, some story stuff is hit and miss, but just very little stuff. I like the game, and I think it was my game of the year in 2020. Let me know what you guys think. Happy Final Fantasy VII Remake anniversary. I love you guys. Blaze out.